What's going on, guys? My name is Bern, aka NTBees, and today I'm back again with Ruben to do a discussion on our feelings on the current state of CB19. We're just going to go through a few things like who's OP right now and some changes that we hope to see in this patch and future patches that are coming.
More like, what's OP right now? Spoiler alert, it's shields. Yes, shields are OP because just the presence of shields in Capture and Siege or in Payload. If you like in Payload, if you are an attacker and you do not have a Fernando, you are screwed. Like,
you have lost.
Like, unless you have like the matchmaking thing that you have a pro team and the other team is really bad, like then you can maybe be able to win. But like that, it doesn't happen that often. So if you do not have a Fernando,
it has reached a point where it's almost if you don't take a Fernando now, you're automatically putting yourself at the disadvantage.
That's not a good thing. But on a point, having a shield there is OP, and Barik and Fernando. If you have them in Capture and Siege, right now, they are very good. And if you have them, you are, like, your win percentage is up in the air. So
especially if you have good communication between the two people as well.
Yeah.
For the sheer fact that you could go from Fernando shield, have it up, and then Barik shield, have it up. Barik ult, have it up. And then by the time all that circulation is done, a Fernando has a full shield again.
Yeah, and then you have...
even faster, to be fair, Fernando would have a whole shield again. And
yeah,
the health on his shields from the cards is just ridiculous at the moment.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So, yeah, that's kind of OP. And the other thing that's OP is Buck's regeneration.
Yep.
And also his jumps, his mobility and regeneration, his unkillableness. He's just...
It's the fact...
So, yeah.
If you add his common cards to his normal cards, right? So take, for example, you take the card that gives you a health drop, instantly gives you 25% HP back. And then you take the common card for, you get 30% extra health regeneration from all sources, right? And then on top of that, you take his own champ cards that give you even more regeneration with less cooldowns. Like, it's insanity. Every like 10 seconds, he's pressing number one and he's full health again.
It's crazy.
And then on top of that, you're killing someone, getting a health drop, and you're full health again. Yeah. It's madness.
By the way, if you want to see some of that madness, go check it out on Bees' channel because, oh my god, it's just... He has a video about it, 4 minutes, just bullying anyone.
Just check it out. It is.
It is so crazy. So at the moment, those are the things that's OP. I think nothing else is quite OP at the moment.
No, some of the champs are Fernando, Buck, Barrett. They're the three main that's kind of creating a stir in this patch at the moment.
Yeah, we want to see them disappear from the S list, definitely, because they're annoying.
Yeah, we want to see a jumble of the tier list for the next patch, which could be happening.
Hopefully.
The hi-rez says there's big things coming this patch, and we've been waiting 3 weeks. So there could be big changes coming, and I'm hoping for it.
On to the changes. Changes we want to see for the upcoming patch. We actually have gotten a tweet from hi-rez too, saying he couldn't keep even up with all the changes. So it's maybe good news. I mean, after all, we didn't have a patch for 3 weeks. I hope it's working out for them. And for Paladins in general, because this patch was kind of... wasn't that good. Yeah. I played it hours and hours. It's just so many hours, and I got kind of sick of it after a while. So it was just
I know, mate, I know.
Just to see all those Fernandos getting angry was crazy, man.
Well, mate, as I said, I've actually got some footage of some Fernando exploit that I've refused to put out at the moment until he's been patched, because I do not want to see more of what I've been doing running about. Like, I just think it'd be game breaking for the moment.
So we want to see the balance changes, obviously, but besides the balance changes, we want to see matchmaking fixed.
Yeah. Well, thing is with matchmaking, I'm kind of a bit adverse on this. Well, I understand where everyone's coming from, saying that they want matchmaking fixed. What I think we need to understand is, as a community, we asked hi-rez for separate queues.
Yeah, that's true.
And although this is a closed beta, and although it's very easy to get keys, it is still a small group of people playing this game in retrospect to a lot of things. So when you separate it into different queues, right? Let's say, for example, you take survival at the moment. Survival queues are a bit long. Let's not mess around. You're waiting for a while to play survival. Imagine they implement an even stricter form of matchmaking on top of that with survival. You won't get a game.
But I've seen a fix of this on Reddit. Like, choose different choose I want to play survival or payload, so you can select them both and you get in either one. Like in CSGO you can choose maps, like you can choose some maps and then you have like the queues are immediately boosted up in the sky. And the matchmaking will
See, I like that, because I would pick all 3.
Yeah, me too. I would just,
because I don't care what I play. It doesn't bother me. As long as I'm shooting someone,
if the match is good, I don't care what game mode it is. But the match has to be good, you know? And
100%, that is a really good idea.
So,
I like that. But I do think a kind of matchmaking needs to be given a little bit of a pass at the moment, simply because they separated queues.
So
if they do implement this change, obviously it would be good. But I do think it is a bit of a kind of like an iffy subject. It's a bit out of hi-rez's control at the moment.
Right, and ranked was one of the topics on my paper here as well. It's also one of the same things. It's just not big enough yet to get ranked.
No, it's not. It's not. It is
not.
And especially as well, you don't want to start looking at ranked whilst there's still so much fluctuation of change. Like if you talk to the pros, a lot of them say the issue with the pro scene at the moment is that the game changes so much and they have such little time to adjust, obviously with it coming out each week, that how can you truly have a pro team without the time to analyse the changes?
True.
So if you're going to do that in ranked as well, you could be platinum 1 week because you're a Sky main, and then silver the week afterwards because you're a Sky main. There's too much change at the moment for there to be a league system.
Yeah, indeed, it's true. So ranked at the moment seems kind of impossible. But I want it so bad, but it seems just
I know what you're saying. I just
undoable.
want it to be ranked though. I know that sounds bad. I just want a rank.
If I played games and I was going up, I'd feel progression. You know, I'd feel like I'm doing something. Now I'm playing games and I'm like, I played this game, I won it. Why? To get cards? No. To get.
No.
The only thing is to level, but if you're level 30, then what? Yeah, what's the purpose? So
what's the point anymore?
Yeah.
Myself, I'm actually only level 20 yet. I've not even reached 30.
I made a
see what you're
smurf.
saying. At 20, even still, I don't even notice the levels. It doesn't mean anything to me. It just means a free chest.
I made a smurf, so
Have you? But that's the thing as well. I've read a lot of people saying because of hi-rez's refusal to implement another way to get chests for people that are level 30.
Well, they didn't
if you
refuse.
haven't already bought the Founders Pack.
They didn't refuse.
No, but say for example you're level 30.
Yeah.
You can't get more chests now, can you? That's it. You're done for chests.
But they will change it.
You can't reset your account or anything like that. But people are just making smurfs and leaving their old account because that gives them 30 chances for free skins.
Indeed.
To just start a new account.
Yeah, it's true. But they will change it though, the chest system and the skin system, which was one of the topics as well on my paper here. There needs to be another system for getting chests or skins or weapon skins.
Well, I think chests at the moment are absolutely pointless.
Yeah.
To me, in my mind, there seems absolutely no reason whatsoever to buy a chest.
Only for skins maybe, but then again.
Yeah. Because let's be honest, who has ever gone, oh man, I really need that butt card.
Yeah.
Let me open a chest. Like, it doesn't happen. You don't do that.
It's true.
You just go into crafting, you make the one that you want, and you get the card that you want.
You don't make.
And then when you start implementing the cards in his chest with the skins, it doesn't make sense.
You don't make the one you want. You just make them all because it's just so cheap.
Yeah, well, you do. Yeah, you do just make them all. You just go through, click, 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 click.
It's like
I've still got 30. I've still got 30k gold. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like I don't have all the common cards yet. What? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes you go on, you're like, hang on a second.
It's
where's all these cards gone? It is madness.
So that was
especially as well with the low percentage chance of actually getting a skin.
Yeah. Oh.
And as well on top of this, my personal opinion, as we said earlier, there's really like 2 skins in the game.
Or
like not counting exclusives. What have you got? You've got Grok's Tribesman, and you've got Buck's one where he looks like a French dude.
Commando,
it is.
Commando or something.
Yeah.
And
the other ones,
maybe the Sky
recolors.
one, half one.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's what
I'm saying. They're more 2.5s, aren't they? The Fernando one and the Sky one, they're more 2.5 skins, like from Smite. And then the rest of them are recolors. No matter how you want to shade it. Like the Eevee one where she's all white, it looks cool, but it's a recolor.
Yeah, I had some chests and I opened them and I got a skin finally, Tinder Cassie.
Yeah.
I mean, why? It was
just
like
it feels like a disappointment almost.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
Especially with such a low rate of succession to get the skins.
And
you want to be so hyped when you do get it. You want to be like, yes, I finally got one.
Indeed.
Oh no, it's just a recolor. Right, it's such a disappointment.
As well with the weapon skins, it's random one. I mean,
I know.
You know what weapon skins I got first? The Fernando one. Do you know what one I got second? the second Fernando one. I mean, now I have all the Fernando skins, and I don't even have one for Eevee. Like, I have at the moment 9 or 11 weapon skins, and still
I think
none.
I've got 4 weapon skins. I've got 4 at the moment.
I have like all for Grover, all for Fernando, and all for Cassie, but like none for Eevee or none for Pip. It's frustrating. Yeah. it's like I want one for everyone, and not like
I've got 2 for Fernando, the exclusive one and the little blue one. I've got a Quagmire for Eevee. And then I've got In Flames for Pip.
I have like so many skins, weapon skins, because gold is just so easy to get.
Yeah, it is. I look at myself saving gold as if like there's going to be such an influx of cards that I'll need it.
Well, Ying.
But realistically speaking, like I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah.
I'm just hoarding my gold. I think I've got about 30. No, it's not a lot. I've got about 30k just sitting there.
I got like 9k right now because I recently did another weapon skin, and now I'm just like I need to have enough for Ying to just buy all their cards instantly.
Yeah, that's all I'm saving it for. Just like, oh, okay, Ying's out, I'll buy all the cards, done.
But then again,
this is the kind of idea that they're saying as well. Like maybe they need to implement a system where the cards come free if the champs are going to be paid for.
Yeah, I know what you mean. If
they're implementing this new system that they want with the champs coming out like Smite, you're not going to want 2 paid-for systems. It doesn't work well as a model, I don't think.
It is really easy to get them though, but still, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you don't want to like unlock a character. This is never going to happen, but situation, you unlock a character and you realise, say for example you just unlocked Buck, and you're like, oh, this is wicked, but I've got no cards for him, so he's actually trash.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. So next topic is they will change the whole card system, so no more upgrading. What someone noticed in the comment section of the Ying video, there won't be, or in the stream, whatever, there aren't any upgrades of the cards. So what I'm thinking is it's gonna be a system like that's more interactive, and in the game itself, there will be like, here are 3 options, randomized. So basically you have all the cards, but just the options are randomized, you know? Just like a Heroes of...
they go back to an RNG?
Just like no, not RNG, like Heroes of the Storm. Did you play that game?
I didn't.
Okay, then you have like in pre-game you can like set up like, I want these upgrades, but still in game I can choose between them. Like it's like a double choosing, and in game you can adapt. And I think they will go back to something like this that's more interactive and more fun. And maybe they will change more cards to be more interactive.
It'd be interesting to see that, because I only came in at CB15.
Yeah.
So I actually missed a lot of the changes that came through with the different
CB12
cards and stuff.
Was the biggest patch ever, and probably this patch, like CB20, will even be bigger. I hope so, actually. Because
I hope so. After 3 weeks, I hope so.
Yeah. Oh my God, 3 weeks was a rough 3 weeks.
Come on, hi-rez.
Indeed. So on to a new topic.
I want to talk about common decks.
Common decks.
That's something I want to bring up, is common decks.
Yeah.
And what I want to say is the issue I find with common decks is that I actually end up building maybe about 4 or 5 common decks for one champ. Because say for example I want to spam some Buck for a day, or I want to spam some Sky for a day, I will build a few common decks around that person. But then each one of them common decks needs another 2-3 variations to make sure that it's viable against every single team comp.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
I've actually, what did I write down here? So say for example you come up in a game where you're playing a Buck and you've got an enemy Buck, you're going to want the anti-heal card. But then if you've not got a Buck on the enemy team, that's a wasted slot.
Yeah.
Or then if you go on to the next one, you got a Sky on the enemy team, you're going to want the reduced dots card. Yeah. Then if there's no Sky on the enemy team, that's a wasted slot again. So you need so many variations to make sure that you've got the perfect common deck for each scenario, that you only end up really building them for one champ. Well, that's the way that I do it personally. So I end up losing so many different, and then if someone picks my champ, what do? I'm stuck.
Yeah, so that's why I want like this ranked kind of system. So like if the first one picks like this champion and this, you can like the team, and you can adapt your decks, and it will be more in depth and useful. And personally, what I actually think is just remove them. Just get them out of the game.
I think they should be removed from the game.
Or do a whole
and then move towards passives as well.
Or do a whole new thing, like common cards, like only 3 or 2 slots, and really obvious and good, like functional changes, like plus 20% movement speed, plus 10% damage, plus 10% defense, something like this. It's really obvious, it's good, it's simple, and only 3 slots or something. Like, it's really basic, but also
less variations
limited.
In them. We don't need a card for each damage.
We don't need a card against shields.
We don't need a card for high damage. We don't need a card for low damage, and we don't need a card for dot damage.
Indeed.
There just should be just a reduced damage card that you put on a tank.
And also, it would be so much more simple. If you go into, if I went into the game and I saw all these common cards, I was like, what? How can I know?
It's scary for a lot of people as well.
How can I know which cards are good and not? So it is indeed scary for new people. They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
They will search.
And I think
guides
it makes the learning curve of a game that doesn't need a massive learning curve a bit unnecessary.
Yeah. It's totally true. It's
this is kind of a game where you should be able to jump on and have just a little bit of fun for no reason. I'm not saying, like, obviously when you get to later stages you need to put a bit more effort and knowledge into it. But as a new player, you should be able to just jump in a game and just be like, woohoo, what's going on? I'm just shooting, I'm having fun.
They don't want to put this much effort into the game. They just want...
Yeah, especially such a relaxed game as this.
Yeah,
like,
you just
it's
want to hop
hardly like it's on the scale of CSGO for like the seriousness, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've got squirrels jumping through the sky, so you just want to shoot them. You don't want to have to take it so serious sometimes.
Yep. So another topic, a small one, is the scoreboard. Yeah, it's pretty obvious here.
Massive topic actually, I think, for this one.
Really?
Because I think there's a lot of people that get very butthurt over the play style of some other people.
But
say for example Kinissa. There's a lot of people that get pissed off with Kinissas.
Yep.
But then there's a lot of stats that aren't being shown that in actual fact make you believe that Kinissa played very well.
That's totally true. Yeah.
You know, like, all we have to go on is damage.
Yeah, that's true.
And
so
as like there's not a fair variation for a game like this with so many different objectives to just have damage shown.
And the score was just a bad system because it showed a wrong a wrong stat or something. I don't know what happened with score, but it just didn't show the right statistics and stuff. It was all messed up. So what do you think they should do?
I don't know with this one, to be honest, at the moment. What worries me is them putting in kills and deaths in the general scoreboard as well. Not just the end scoreboard, but the general tab one. Because I think right now the BM in this game is really minimum, which I really like. I don't know if that's just because the player base is small, or whether because the information isn't available. Because sometimes when you do put this information out, it gives these people that are a bit more toxic an easier target.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
In the middle of the game, if they can see that you're going negative, they can instantly then criticise you.
Yeah.
Whereas if they've got nothing to go on in game, it's a difficult one because it's finding the checks and balances between the two of giving people the information they need without giving them enough to berate other people.
Yeah, it's true.
Which is difficult, I think. And that's something myself personally, I actually don't know how they would do that. I don't have many suggestions for that myself, but I do think it is something that needs to be adapted a little bit.
Okay, to move on.
I don't know. It's a hard one, I think.
Okay, next up is they will implement a new progression system. We have heard. Do you know what's up with this? Any ideas what they will do? Like, I suppose it's like with levels or something. Like if you level up or something like that. I mean, a new progression system. What could they mean? Because they've talked about like so many changes, and the only things we have heard is like the big card change and the big progression change. And I mean, like,
and they're two big change. They're two very big changes. So but the amount that could happen in this next patch is quite. It's quite exciting, really.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited for the patch notes tomorrow. Like, will they even have enough with half an hour stream time? Because, if this much is changing, again the tweet of hi-rez too. So many things is changing. So the new progression system, I have no idea what they could do. Literally no idea. If you do, actually, you can leave it in the comments. If you have any ideas or something, what they could do or what they will do.
Even just suggestions. Anything that you might want to see. Just let us know in the comments below.
Let us know, because I'm really interested in that, actually. And then as a last thing, we have rumors of a horde mode. Do you have any idea what this could mean? Could it be maybe a PvE?
I don't know, but it's quite exciting, isn't it? I'm a big fan of horde modes.
Yeah, like, do you think it would be like a PvE mode? Like you could play.
It'd have to be PvE.
Yeah, you could two. Do you think it will be like robots and Team Fortress 2? This thing like five people or only 2 people? Do you think
I don't know if they'd go robots. I think there'd be something a bit more mythical, maybe like orcs or ogres or something.
It's Smite. They will go mythical, but it's gonna be something like, I mean, the game mode in Team Fortress 2, like the robot game mode there. That's also the same. So cool rumors there. I don't think they will implement it in the next patch though, because the matchmaking people have been complaining a lot. I think with open beta they will implement it when they go open beta. Because horde mode seems.
To be fair, I think we're quite. I don't know how close we are to open beta either. I think there's still so much tweaking that needs to go on.
I think if this patch is spot on, they will do another patch just to finish off things, and they will go open beta because the game will be in a good state. I think it's gonna go like this. I hope.
Well, it all depends on how this patch goes, really. Isn't it?
It's true. If this patch 20, is really good, like tons better than this patch, by the way, then it could be amazing.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, I hope so. Like if there's nobody in the S tier, I would be so happy. But there's always someone in the S tier. Like
there's always someone. There's always an exploit.
I hope Ying is not in the S tier. But mentioning that, let's go on to Ying. What are your thoughts on Ying already?
Ying looks interesting, man. Like the dynamic of her auto attacks looks very peculiar.
I love her.
I'm interested to see how her auto attacks work. One thing I will say on it, with her illusions, from what I've seen from the video, I dislike how long her illusions seem to take to blow up.
Too long or too short?
Too long.
Too long.
I think it. Yeah, because it seems like it's got quite a fair charge up before it blows up. That anyone with an escape ability ready. They're not going to get hit by that. It's not difficult to turn around and run away from something like that obvious.
Okay,
it seems to have a glow on it, doesn't it, when it's about to blow up as well?
Yeah.
So it's not like it's just going to be a quick surprise. It blows up.
You can always. I don't know. You can always run next to them and then like blow it up. I don't know. I think it will be good on points. Like if someone's on if they're on a point, those things come at you. You're not like really gonna turn around. But what I love about Ying is her kit. Finally a champion where the kit finally has cohesion. Like it works it fits all together. Like she can do this and that, and that third ability makes it that this goes there. You know, it feels so great. Like
synergizes. All of it synergizes well.
It's so great. Like if you
I completely agree with you.
The prime example was, I'll show it on screen here. If you like went with Ying next to a champion and your illusion was there and you let it blow up, so it was going toward the closest champion, but then you switched it, it would immediately like explode next to it. I'll show it on screen, it'll be clear, but that was amazing. I thought like the skill, it will be easy to learn, but the skill level,
the high skill cap
will be amazing. I think you will be able to do amazing things with her.
I think I like that aspect. I don't want the game to get too simplified.
Yeah, me too.
First of all, though, I don't want them to put too much CC in this, man. I don't want this to become a new Smite where every champ has crap load of CC. I don't want to see that. But I do want to see mad mechanics that, as you said, can be easy to learn but like hard to master.
Yeah, but Ying will be really hard to master, I think. And also one thing about Ying is her ultimate seems out of place for me.
I don't know how that's going to work, because obviously the way it depicts it is, obviously she uses it and there's 3 in front of her. But I'm going to assume that it doesn't work that 3 just appear in front of her, and that she actually just targets 3 people to drop them next to.
I think it is like this. It just places an illusion next to anyone, wherever they are, and you can just teleport and spawn if you want. Like if you're into survival, and then you can have like your ultimate in the beginning of the game. What if you use your ultimate at the very start and then you teleport? Like, wait, what happens then? I just don't understand what happens.
Well, you die. You die in the fog, mate.
Well,
the fog takes over. In survival, the fog takes over your spawn.
Yeah, that's true. But like, you could just teleport in their spawn. That's a little ridiculous, right? I mean,
I see what you're saying. So you could,
you could even get a kill like in the first second. Yeah.
Go to their spawn and run after them behind them.
Yeah, something like that.
That's interesting.
I mean, it feels
but
weird.
Then as well, if you used it straight away and then they couldn't get on their mounts,
yeah,
could the fog catch them before they even get out? That's what I'm saying, because they could be. If there's a card that slows with it as well, like a Barrack card that slows with his turrets. Imagine that you're getting slowed in your own base. That'd be so ridiculous.
I think the concept of Yinger illusions are great though. Like
Yeah,
small turrets, which are really like in the beginning I was like, these are turrets, what the hell? And then you could teleport with them, you could like blow them up, you could teleport while they were blowing up. I loved it. I loved it more and more. And then
a very noir-esque feel, man.
Yeah,
and saying, like,
and
with
then
minions kind of thing.
Yeah, and then her ultimate came along. I was like, what? Why? I mean, you're just gonna nerf because of this ultimate. They're gonna nerf her in the ground, and her other abilities.
But let's be honest, that's high-res. That's high-res to a T, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So
let's release someone. They're gonna be OP.
What I
will nerf them.
Yeah. What I think they should do with their ultimate is something like spawn this illusion thing next to them, like in a range around you, like not everywhere on the map, but like in a specific range, a really big range, of course, but not everywhere on the map. But that's just fucking ridiculous. I mean. What's the point of the escape?
We have to see how it will work when it actually comes out. We'll have to give it a good test.
What's the point
of doing that as well, guys? Just to let you know, once we've actually done a big test on Ying as well, we will be doing another separate video to discuss everything how we feel about her as well. In the future, we'll be doing that.
And as well, what's the point of the escape abilities if Ying can just teleport, put an illusion just next to you, just when you use your escape ability? I mean, the point.
And then teleport to you straight away as well.
The point is kind of gone, right? She seems weird. But luckily,
she seems very weird. I'm excited. Though.
Yeah, me too.
I always get so hyped when there's a new champ coming.
Oh, and Drox.
So I must admit, I was a bit cautious when I first started hearing they were going to release loads of champs, but I do get really excited when it's coming. So I do like
really
the idea
hyped
of it.
for Androxus, and he was great. So yeah. Also, I'm really good at insta locking, so that's one good thing for me.
Oh, I'm the insta lock king.
Oh no, I'm the queen.
I know for a fact people must hate playing with me because I would just get the champ I want each round.
I just sign on my PC where it will be like I'll place something under my screen and I'm like, okay, so
don't give away the tricks.
Then, oh sorry, shit, cut that out.
Don't give away our tricks. We'll edit that out. These are our tricks. We don't want others to be doing.
Everyone who watches our video,
they'll steal our insta locks.
Everyone who watches our video can know the trick. Fuck it. You know?
Yeah, they can know the trick. We'll give you the trick.
Come on, guys. We'll give you the tricks. So now, as a finish, just a score for the patch.
Yeah, score for the patch. I was going to go 6 to 7, but I know you're a bit indifferent.
Yeah, I'm 5.5.
You want to go a little bit lower.
Because just it felt like after 40 hours of playing it, it didn't feel funny anymore. So. It felt like a chore after a while, and that's not a good thing about a patch. It should always feel good. And I'm sick of Fernando. I'm just so sick of him, and it's. Yeah. I don't understand why they didn't hotfix him. So, yeah.
As I said, I've been waiting to release footage as well, but I can't do it while he's in this state. I don't want to be responsible for more little Fernandos running about.
It wasn't the best patch, but they had a lot of time to change things up, and let's hope the next patch will be 9 or even a 10 out of 10, because I'm hyped. Yeah. I'm really hyped.
I believe in hi-rez. I've got a lot of faith in hi-rez.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I always liked hi-rez. So yeah, guys, be sure to check out either of our channels, because there are gonna be videos up on both. The tier list video will be up on NTBees, his channel, and this video will be up on my channel. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. We will do a review of the patch notes and of Ying herself after this, probably end this week. So be sure to check that out. And if you like this, if you want to see more, if you have suggestions, leave a comment or a like.
Do you have any? As always, I'll see you next time.
Bye.